Good morning. Headed out to the barn. We're working on the excavator today. It seems to have developed or maintained a leak over winter break, so we're gonna fix it. Look at all that wet spot. Look at wet. So I got my tools and I'm ready to tear it apart. To be honest, I have used this a couple times already this spring, even with it leaking. But it seems to be, oh good, my piston doesn't work either from the winter. That's fun. Darn it. It seems to be the low pressure side. See the track, it's wet on top. And directly above that are all of these, well, main lines that it won't focus on. Come on, do some focus. There it is. So you got that line and the one next to it, and they go up in between there, and there's another one over there, and that runs around the back and over into here somewhere. Man, this thing can focus. Ah, there. Okay, I see it. Focus it. Yes, into there. Looks dry on that side, but this is all wet over here. All of these lines are dripping down underneath. So obviously my leak is right here. So I'm thinking of taking those low pressure lines. I don't know what they do. They might just feed the pump. You know, they do attach that. And they're held in by just hose clamps. So I'm thinking I can just take those off and that's my leak. But I think in order to do that, I have to drain the whole thing. I have that line disconnected, and what I'm hoping is the entire thing will drain out. At that pace is great, because then I can put it in the other jugs and save the fluid. I don't want to lose any fluid. It's $70, $80 for these jugs, so saving fluid is key. My system works, but gosh darn, it takes forever. I thought it drained faster, but whatever. In the meantime, I got looking and whatnot, and I said, oh, let me pull off the side panel, which I've had off a million times. And then there's this thing, which sat right here, so you can't see anything. So I finally ripped that out, and now I've got a closer look at these, and they're all wet. But see, it turns dry just past that bolt sticking out. And sure enough, I touch it, there's a rub hole right through it. This is all dry rotted too. This piece is missing, it's gross. So, that is my leak for this year. The good news is I found it. I'm hoping that accounts for all of this. It makes sense because it was dripping off the bottom of the engine and it was dripping off of this. You know, it's kind of just gonna run everywhere and drip down and get on those lines. So it makes sense for it to be there. And I haven't replaced those lines yet. You know, I've replaced this one, but I didn't replace these ones. But yeah, I'm gonna keep letting that drain down for the next 6 to 20 hours. Just as I said that, it stops draining. Now it's just dripping, so I might have to visit that. And I'm gonna try to get these out. Ow! I got shocked. Dang it. Gosh darn. Okay, alright. Yeah, that's a gusher there. Oh boy. Those popped right off. How about that? Got an old piece of soffit, leaned off to the side, it's catching anything that comes out and delivering it properly into my bucket. So now I can work on getting these the rest of the way disconnected. You see, I got them off one side, they came off kind of easy. I thought they'd be frozen with years of just glue themselves to it. They really weren't that bad. There's one. There's two. Alright, that one came out too. Awesome. Got the clamp off the other side. This should come out. Oh boy. That one's stiff. That's the other side. Boy, it does not want to move. The new plan is the hose comes over and attaches to this big thing. So I'm gonna take it off. I got that giant nut loose. I'm just afraid that it's going to dump fluid everywhere. Oh yeah, there's no way it's not gonna dump fluid everywhere. Man, that's the bottom of the tank. That's the intake line at the bottom of the tank. So when I take that off, all the fluid from this height down to this height is gonna wanna come out. Ah! It's exactly what's gonna happen. Gosh darn it. That's a big nipple. Put a glove or something over. Maybe I'll put the palm of a glove on it. Alright. I'm gonna have to. There's nothing else I can do. I gotta cap that line. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna be something. Gonna have to move quick. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Come on. Well, I got the hose out and the vise. Let's see what we can do now. Oh, now, yeah, it's gonna come right off. Jeez. Oh, look at that. That's a deep hole, that's a deep hole. Yep, and that one's wet. I'm surprised it wasn't leaking out of those. That's really bad. New hoses. Whew. If I had the right size. But, oh my god. How long did it take to get this out? It just slips right back on. Yeah, okay. I guess I should feed this one through first and jam something in the end of that so I can get crud in there. Alright, that's in position. Hindsight, I should have thrown a hose clamp on it first. But we'll get her. For my next trick, take this cap off of there that I made and stick this on it. Trying not to lose all of the fluid. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get a little torquage on there. She's tight. There it is. We're done on that side. Probably. Mostly. Okay. Let's see if we can get this all together at the same time. There we go. There we go. There it is. Okay. That worked. Okay. Up there putting hydraulic fluid in there. I never hooked the lines back up. Ah, shoot, which line went where? Maybe. I can't tell. Okay, got it. Hopefully it doesn't take too much more. It's my last jug. It's almost full. It's just at the very bottom of the viewing glass, so I'm gonna get more. That's all the fluid I had, so I'll get more and fill it up. But I'm gonna leave this panel off because I'm fighting an overheat issue, and I found that the radiator has some obstructions in it from the years or whatever of service. So I think it's just not getting enough air, and it's causing it to overheat. So let me start it. We're gonna drive it all the way down to the house so I can get it with a hose. We'll spray it out, and we should be in good shape. Alright, it's rinsed out and it's running. That radiator was pretty nasty. One screw holds that panel on, so I'll put that on after it's done drying out. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. I got big projects lined up for that machine this spring, summer. We have a lot of stuff to do, not just maintenance here, but I don't want to give it away, but we got some major projects hoping to start doing here pretty soon, so I need that to work. Do you like these random maintenance on the excavator or the bulldozer or something videos? Let me know in the comments. Always like to hear from you guys. I want to especially thank members, Patreon members, those who have joined the YouTube channel. Really appreciate the support. Keeps us going around here, keeps me making these videos, and I really like that you like them there. Everything I do on these machines, the pros, the side-by-sides, whatever, even the Bobcat, has its own playlist. If that's the kind of stuff you like, check those out. You can see everything that I've done on them. But I want to thank you again for watching, and I hope I'll see you again here for another video on 3-Day Weekend.